I want to talk about a Sega classic that never really got the adoration that it deserved. It's Nights into Dreams, which came out in 1996 for the Sega Saturn, and it was developed by Sonic Team. They wanted to experiment and try something a little bit different, taking some of the 2D game design that they have employed with the Sonic the Hedgehog games, but moving things into 3D, using polygons, and building a kind of a more robust three-dimensional environment for your characters to navigate through. You play as knights, and you also play as a couple of little teenagers, a boy and a girl, and you're cruising around inside of these dreams, which were influenced by works by Carl Jung and Sigmund Freud. Like, the team actually wanted to dive deep into the idea of dreams and nightmares. And what you could do is kind of fly and float around. There was a lot more mobility than what we were used to with the Sonic games in terms of, being able to kind of manipulate yourself and through these environments. It was still 2.5D because you were still kind of scrolling around objects. It was seen from the side, but there was a three-dimensional quality to all of the worlds, and you could sort of duck into worlds and behind, but you couldn't move the camera everywhere you wanted to. There were, obviously boss fights and challenge bits in here as well. The game worlds were split up across 7 different levels, and then you had a bunch of mares. They were called mares in between each level, so you saw a lot of beautiful artwork. It was incredibly ambitious, absolutely one of the best Saturn games out there. And then it was re-released for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 and the PC in 2012. This is also a backwards compatible title for the Xbox One, so if you picked it up for the 360, you could still play it on the Xbox One. There was also a Wii sequel that was made, and again, that didn't really hit with, I think, the amount of acclaim that the Knights games really deserve. I think that Sonic Team has built us some of the most indelible video game experiences. Most of them have been exclusively kind of focused on what they've done with Sonic, and it's been up and down for sure, but Knights is something special, and it's totally worth re-exploring, especially if you've got an Xbox One and access to picking up this thing as a backwards compatible title, or if this is buried somewhere in your collection. Nights into Dreams, absolutely a buried treasure.